Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well, and also the ones who taught them. I want to give peace and blessings to the Akiyom, putting on as the elect, striving for perfection and that crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kasad out of Great Millstone, Austin. Just wanted to do a lesson going into men. Men of the Lord should not be putting these women on any pedestal, especially in the time in which we live in, and especially not the black woman. All right. So we'll get some precepts, and preferably this will be edifying, to men out here, especially if there's a man that's, on the fence about the situation, and you really shouldn't be, because all this evidence, all the signs shows that she is walking hand in hand with Esau Edom. She's that portion that was made for a wicked man, and she's doing the deed that she's always done since the garden. Going after the serpent. All right, beguiled by the serpent. All right, but the black woman comes in first place, at being dead last, amongst all the females on the earth, when it comes to being picked and everything, because she's drinking that cup and that philosophies, eating that fruit of wickedness that Esau Edom has given her. And she's polluted herself, walking around, just lost, man, out of her fucking mind, and this is to the women that are doing what they're supposed to be doing according to these scriptures, keep pushing. But this is to the women that's out here that are going to get judged, okay, are quickly and are daily getting judged on a high level. I'm going to play this clip, get some precepts.
That's a motherfucking DNA test.
Why did you take a DNA?
Yeah, I took a fucking DNA test because
From where? Why are you taking
what the fuck is that, Emory? Yeah.
Why are you taking a DNA test?
Because my sister told my
your
ass,
sister, your nosy ass sister.
She was right.
She be lying.
She was fucking right. Yeah, but you be lying out. Look, all right. Why would you name our child Darius? It's not our child. It's not even our child. No, it's not my son.
Yes, you've been raising him for 3 years.
Yeah, I've been raising him, and that was somebody else's child. You know that was some. Who the fuck?
He even looks like family.
No, he looks like family. Why have you sat there and let me got my last name? Are you fucking kidding me?
All right. During the time that we had a break, it was one time, all right? We were going through stuff, and that's it.
Oh, okay, one time.
So I didn't think anything
And Salakia, this is fair use. This is for teaching, learning purposes. I'm not going to make any gains off of this, just teaching the word of God. But as you see, she said that we were going through stuff, and if you've been in a relationship with these individuals, you're going to go through stuff all of the fucking time, because being inside of this world, she was taught to be the man of the house. So it's always going to be friction. All right. You're always going to be butting heads with each other because somebody is trying to be the leader over the next person. OK, a lot of male energy operating inside the house, and she doesn't want to be the feminine. So you're going through stuff. Right. Is her excuse.
So you just gonna have me raising somebody else's kid? So we do
one time.
What the no, that's not my motherfucking child. You been fucking.
And she wants a pass because it was only one time. So she don't give a shit about nothing, And that's another thing, another issue. They self-willed and they only care about themselves. And that's the majority of all females. Put themselves above everybody and what their needs and wants are. All right. But this is Proverbs 30:20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. Okay, and this is her attitude, her persona. You can read that off her character. She committed adultery, of course, in the worst way. She deceived this man, raising another man's seed. Okay, and she's standing there as though she's done no wickedness at all. Right. This is how they operate. I'm going to keep it going. This is Amos 7:17. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, our power. Thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by lying. And thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. But it says, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, man. And this is what you see Eve, the black woman, and most majorities, all these women operating on. Okay, they're walking with their man as though they have no man, like he's just their friend, their son, their brother, or something, and they're checking out other men. They putting on the most that whore attire, so to speak, when they go out and about. Because it makes them feel good, so to speak. It makes them feel attractive when other men look at them. Because what's the purpose of it? I know we in Babylon the Great, but some things you gotta say, hell no, I'm not going for that shit. Modest apparel is what you should have on, man. And a woman should respect you with that. But these women are whores in the streets, man. All right, the women of Yasharallah, majority of them, or just the black woman. All right, the Northern Kingdom as well. They out there doing whatever the hell they want to do. But this is Proverbs 6:23. It says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, and reproofs of instructions are the way of life, to keep thee from evil, woman. It says, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. And this is the seduction or witchcraft and enchantments that they put on men by, wearing no clothes at all. Putting pounds and pounds of makeup on their face, which at this point in time should be unattractive. You should look at that with disgust, because you see other women that are just naturally, normally wearing their beauty. Okay, you got all these trans farmers walking around here with the same stuff, on that the so-called black woman is walking around in. Okay, and so the black woman is looking like a transformer in the days in which we living in, more and more, because they're just like they're merging the two, that masculinity energy with, dressed in a woman's outfit. Okay, it's what it's always been about, man. And it's a trick and scheme from the devil to pollute you. All right, to divide you away from your man, operating like that. And in the days in which you're living in, you're gonna need a man. You're gonna need that strong tower, that refuge, a man of the Lord, which are the only men on the face of this earth, operating in masculinity, operating in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and truth, man. All right, let's get this. Proverbs 6:26. It says, for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. So these women that are adulterous, they're hunting for that precious life, and they're breaking these niggas, at the end of the day, to a piece of bread. They taking everything he got and some more, and then they going on to the next. This is what we've seen happen, all throughout our little stretch of time that we've been here, 30, 40, 50 years or whatnot, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. This is what these women been doing. All right. Majority of these women are out here searching for that precious life, especially when they put the basketball wives on TV, hip hop wives on TV. All right. Always got the Kim K's up there, just promoting whoredom. Okay. Promoting women to be whores, man, from the youngest of age all the way up. So it's no surprise. This is what they pushing. Get a couple more and get up out of here. This is Proverbs 31:3. It says, give not thy strength unto a woman, nor thy ways to that which destroyed the kings. Okay, so you're giving your strength and your ways to a woman. It'll destroy you. Okay? All right? You're putting that woman up on a pedestal, right? As this world pushes woman worship. You shouldn't be worshiping that woman. All right? You should, we living in the times that, man, you really, got to be focused in this truth, in this gospel, the end of the day. This is last but not least. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. Okay, she's more bitter than death. Okay. He says, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh our power shall escape from her. So if you're a servant of the Lord and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you should escape her traps and her snares. All the bullshit that she got, to trap you up when she's searching for that life. She's trying to get something out of you. She wants to be taken care of at the end of the day, which contradicts her whole, her whole existence or who she is on this side. All right. Because she doesn't want to be taken care of and she wants to be independent, or she doesn't want to get told what to do, but she wants to be taken care of and everything. All right. That's backwards, man. She wants you to be her servant, her slave at the end of the day. It says, whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. But these sinners, these niggas out here are every day falling into these traps and snares of these women, and it's not ending up for a good for any parties. The men, they ended up locked up in jail. Some of them ended up set up and killed. And these women, they ended up, killed, scattered in neighborhoods on the side of the freeway, like litter and trash, just being discarded, for living that type of lifestyle. So it's not profitable at the end of the day to be living by flesh and everything. Let me grab that and get up out of here. Perfectly so far, it's been edifying getting to the point, and everything. It says, because we're here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and give instructions. That's what these scriptures are for. It's 1 Timothy 5:6. It says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So she's out here living in pleasure, doing what Esau Edom has set up. This is a playground, all right, for the woman. But if she gets in line, she gets straight, then she gonna be good. If the Lord set her up with that man of the Lord, ultimately, set her up right, with the faith and the belief system, ultimately, of Yahweh Shai, in Yahweh Shai. But to these men, man, we not to be simping out here like the rest of the world is. Simping. Not to be taken by her beauty. Understand the goal, which is the crown of righteousness. That's the beauty that we want. All right. That everlasting life, that rulership. All right. The kingdom is what we're searching out the, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So with that perfectly, this is edifying to the body. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Peace and blessings to the Akiyam, putting on as the elect. Shalom.